Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day is going wonderful. I'm back again to share another card project with you. This time we're going to make a Valentine card. We're using two Spellbinders Club kits. We have the Large Die of the Month Club kit. It's called Monster Love Pop. And then we also have the Embossing folder of the Month Club kit. This has some cute little swirly hearts on here. The large die has several monsters. And then it has this piece here, here, and here that create a pop-up element. It's not a card that it creates. It folds flat and you can put it in an envelope like a card. But it's a cute little pop-up feature that would be cute for any Valentine. We're not going to actually make the pop-up feature. I'm going to make just a regular A2 card with it. But if you guys want to know how to create this feature, if I can find it, I believe Spellbinders does have a tutorial on how to put this together. So I'll link it down below in case you guys are interested in that. So we're going to jump in and get started. First, let's do our die cutting. I mentioned we're going to make a Valentine, so I picked out some pink cardstock and some red, and then I have some Nina Desert Storm cardstock. It's a nice craft cardstock. I just think this guy's the sweetest. I'm going to take him, I'm going to cut him out 3 times with each of these cardstock pieces. This is pink sand, this is fruit punch, this is crimson, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And I'll cut this out 3 times here. And then I have the body of our monster. I'm going to cut that 3 times with my craft cardstock. This piece here, I'm going to cut out 3 times. It has the teeth and the eyes. And I'm going to take this piece here. We'll cut that out with white cardstock. I'm going to do this 3 times because I need 3 eyes and 3 teeth pieces. The nice thing is you can mix and match the teeth if you want to with your little monsters. And then we have a greeting. This says crazy for you. I'm going to cut this out with my pink sand. And that's all the die cutting we're going to do. I'm not going to put any horns on them because I want to layer all 3 of these little monsters together. We're going to make a cutesy little Valentine. I am going to bring in my embossing folder. And we're going to emboss 2 A2 panels with this. I have some waterfall cardstock and some white cardstock. We're going to run these through twice through our die cut machine. And I'll do that and I'll be right back. Once I have everything embossed and die cut, I already put together 2 of my monsters. Let me show you what they look like because they're so cute. Aren't they just adorable? I just think they just make you smile. So sweet. I'm going to show you how I put these together. It's actually really, really easy. Now the eyes that popped out here, I kept all of the dots that these eyes, that were the eyes of our monsters. We're going to actually use these on our card today just for a playful look. Now I'm going to first, we're going to add a little bit of ink blending to the top and bottom of the monster. It does add so much. For the red, I used brown ink on the top and bottom. For the pink, I used a dark pink. And then I ink blended a little bit on the top and bottom. And then for the pink here, I'm going to use my red blending brush. And I'm just going to use the ink that's on here. And I want to add some color here. And that's all there is to that. I'm using my ink pads, which have pigment ink in them, but if you have your oxide inks, you could do that also. Any kind of ink that you had would actually work. So once we have this done, I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to add a dot of glue. You can see there's a slit where the mouth is. Okay, I'm going to put a dot of glue right at the top. I actually don't need too much. And then, if I can find my teeth, time to sweep the craft room floor because it's blending in with the rest of my papers. But this is the little teeth piece. Okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to flip around my monster and tuck it in here. And I'm going to tuck it in just to where 2 of these teeth are showing. It is just so cute. And there's different teeth that you can add. Okay, so front and back, and then I press down and let that glue adhere. But you can use any teeth you want for this. How cute. And then we're going to add some more glue to the left and the right of the eyes. And then this piece here that looks like some eyeglasses, we're going to flip it upside down and we're going to add this. This will actually follow along the curve of your monster on the side and the left and right. Just hold it down, and when you flip it over, you have monster eyes. So cute. Okay, after we have this done, you see how we have the holes in the eyes? You could put a piece of black cardstock behind here. I'm actually going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to use some black foam. I'm just going to pick up 2 of these small foam squares, put it right over those eyes, and then our eyes are complete. Makes it really easy. Now I'm going to add my hands. You can put your hands any way you want them. And I kind of like them raising really high, like they're really happy. But you can go sideways. You can put the hands anywhere, really. There we go. And then we have the body. I'm going to add a little glue here. I'm going to tilt this guy so I'm a monster tilter. So this one's straight up and down. This one's kind of tilting. Oh wait, you know what? This one's tilting to the right. I'm going to twist this so he's tilting to the left. There we go. So we have one tilting to the left, one tilting to the right, and then one straight up and down. And then I'll take a larger foam square, put it behind here, and that is all there is to our monsters. So adorable. Now for my greeting, I love the scalloped edge. I'm going to take a piece of red cardstock that will fit right over that scalloped edge, and I'm going to adhere it to my scallop panel. This is going to be our greeting. I'm just going to make sure it's centered. After we have this adhered, I have my crazy for you, and I did put foam tape behind here. I'm just going to remove the release paper, and we're going to tack this down right in the center of this. We'll just press that down, and that is our greeting. It's already etched in there, which makes it really nice. Okay, these are my 2 embossed panels. I love that pattern. For this one, I already attached it to the front of my card base. And for my white one, I trimmed it down. So this measures 3.5 inches wide by 4 3/4 inches tall. I'm going to use my tape runner, and we're going to adhere this to the front of our card base. Okay, once we have this adhered, I want to add a little bit of color in our background. So I'm going to bring in my blending tool and some teal ink. I'm using my PINKFRESH Studio Ocean Breeze ink. I just want a light color, a light halo in the background here. That's all there is to the background. I'm going to arrange them here on my background. And once I'm happy with where I want to put them, I'm going to first take my red, and I'm going to add these. I mean, how cute are those? So cute. They look awful cheery. Okay, I have my greeting. My greeting I'm going to place here at the bottom. Landed his feet right here on this greeting. I always like to do that. And then I mentioned these little eyes that were left over from these. I want to add some polka dots to the background. I'm thinking I may change my mind. Now I'm bringing in some of my diamond stickles, and I'm going to go over those polka dots to give these a little bit of sparkle. And then I'm also going to bring in my glaze and glue. And I'm going to go over the eyes of my monster. I'm actually just going to fill it in. This will dry clear. And I'm going to give it a little tap. And that will finish off my card today. A cute little Valentine that's sure to bring some smiles. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.